This is my first video in the series. I want to apologize first off. It's going to be very rough because I want to be natural. I want you guys to hear my story just from my heart and not scripted. So I'm just kind of go with it. The best place to start is at the beginning, so here we go. I am the baby of 4 girls. I was brought up in a very loving, caring family. I'm very close to my sisters. I'm very close to my parents. My father has now passed away, but my mom is alive and well, and I talk to her every day. So I was always big. Even as a toddler, I never really fit in. I think maybe that's one of the reasons why I was so close with my family, because they loved me and accepted me for who I was. But it was hard growing up. I could not fit into any of my sister's clothes, so I didn't get a lot of hand-me-downs, which could be a good thing. But going through school was really rough. Even in grade school, 3rd, 4th grade, I was teased. I was picked on a lot. I never was accepted for just me being me because of my weight. At the time, I didn't think anything of it. I thought I was completely normal. I had 1 or 2 really good friends, and that was about it. But my family was always there for me. They always supported me no matter what. They always made me feel loved and accepted. High school was unbelievably hard. I was very secluded. I had my best friend, Stephanie, who again loved me and accepted me. She never thought of me as being bigger. She just loved me for me. I would come home a lot during the week, just go to my room and cry, because I'm a very loving and caring person, and I want to make everybody smile and happy, and I couldn't do that because nobody would really talk to me, and if they did, it was to tease me and make me feel bad. But again, I was a kid, and I never really thought I could change things. I never thought it was in my will to change things. I just had to accept who I was. So things just went on that way for a long time. I just kept getting heavier and heavier, and I don't know what it was. I mean, there was no abuse in my family. There was no hatred around me, except for the people who picked on me. It was mostly, I think, I liked food. I liked sweet things. I liked to eat. And which is bad. It became an addiction, which is very hard. Unlike some addictions that you can have, you don't need those to survive. Food, kind of need that to survive. So it's one of the harder addictions, I think, to beat. But that's me. I've never had any other kind of addiction except for the food. So it was a struggle. It was always a struggle. As I said, high school was really bad. I didn't even go to my senior ball because I didn't have a date. I didn't date at all in high school. My first boyfriend, I was like 20, I think. So it's hard. I never thought I would be loved outside of my family. I never thought I would be able to find anybody who loved me the way that I was, until I met my husband. I met my husband when I was 22. It was 1997. I actually met him kind of funny on the internet, which was, of course, back then not heard of. The internet was very, very new. There weren't any like dating sites or anything. We actually met on an AOL chat room. Things happened, things progressed. He actually lived in New York City, and we started dating. He would come up every week or so, and he accepted me. He fell in love with me for being who I was. At the time, I was probably over 300 pounds, but it didn't matter to him. He didn't see that. He saw who I was. Big kid. Love Eeyore. He ended up moving here from New York, and we progressed with our lives. He asked me to marry him, which of course, yay, someone finally loves me. And before the wedding, I really wanted to try and lose some weight. So that begins my second part of the story, and we will continue that in a little bit. Thanks for listening, guys. Subscribe if you like. There's more to come.